E, by wars and clearances, by lawsuits and climate change. Events have a great bearing on this story, but it is not always grand actions and heroic deeds which make the world a better place. It is often the gradual accumulation of small acts of kindness and curiosity and skill. So this book is filled with these little events. A person looking for wood ants, another counting trees, another stalking a deer. These little events, over time, become big events, gain traction, then movement, and slowly the world becomes a better place. The catalyst that set many, but by no means all, of these remarkable little events in motion happened in 1995, when the National Trust for Scotland, with significant help from a number of people and organisations, acquired 30,000 hectares of some of our most celebrated land. It was to be held in trust for the benefit of the nation. This book is a celebration of that event. It tells some stories from the front line of environmental conservation. I've been on the scene in a minor capacity at Mar Lodge for the last few years. I've been given a ringside seat to some of the most exciting, progressive conservation stories currently playing out in Britain. The future is far from certain, and our environment faces greater challenges than ever before. But these stories show that there is still hope for the future. Mostly, though, this book is my way of answering a thorny question which has dogged my career. It is posed at parties, social events, any time I have met someone new, or even reunited with someone I've not seen for a few years. It is an annoying question, because to answer it properly takes slightly longer than the socially acceptable amount of time that one has to answer a question about one's job. What does an ecologist actually do? Introduction. 3 trees. For words, like nature, half reveal and half conceal the soul within. Alfred, Lord Tennyson, In Memoriam, 1849. May is the finest month in Scotland, and it is sacrilege to spend even one May Day indoors. There are hundreds of thousands of trees on Mar Lodge estate, and millions of seedlings and saplings. But there are 3 particularly interesting specimens, and I'm setting out on a minor pilgrimage to see them. It's a cold, clear, still day. I've started early because it is a very long walk. I leave from the old stables, eaves thronged with house martin nests, walk out past the blackcap singing in the willow by the burn, and head along the back road. I walk past Mar Lodge itself. It is a grand, imposing, red granite, red-tiled mansion, with 2 large wings stretching out east and west. It is not as old as it looks. Queen Victoria laid the first stone in 1895. The wildlife is in overdrive at this time of day. A brown hare lopes across the lawn. A red squirrel scampers up an old pine, its claws making a distinctive pitter-patter against the pine bark. I take a turning off into Doire Brat, the wooded brae, the Mar Forest. Most of the place names at Mar Lodge have Gaelic roots. I've provided rough translations to English where useful. For a fuller treatment of the place names of Mar Lodge, I'll push you in the direction of Adam Watson and Elizabeth Allen's The Place Names of Upper Deeside. It's open woodland, grand old pines and birches, interspersed with thousands of young trees crowding the path. A mile or so on, I surprise a black grouse. Unlike red grouse, they don't call out your rudeness with an affronted, go back, but they do still make a meal of their departure, all ruffled feathers and hurt pride. It gives me pause to stop and listen. It's a gorgeous morning, and the clear air is full of song, willow warblers, tree pipits, redstarts, tits, chaffinches, crossbills, siskins, cuckoos. There's a great spotted woodpecker calling, and a minute after I hear a green woodpecker, which is something of a novelty this far north. May is the finest month in Scotland because it combines